Okay, believe it or not, I'm going to do one on hacksaw use. Seems like a really simple tool, but it's misused quite a bit. Got two hacksaws there. The one on the left is Moral Aramco Serpa. Okay, whatever. Bought that thing because it had a bar, a solid bar, and I thought it would be pretty good. It's not much of a hacksaw, but managed to find that Lennox over on the right for a good price at a local supplier. And the Lennox is really, God, that's a nice hacksaw. I ain't selling Lennox. It's just a good tool. Nice to have good tools now and then. A little bit on how they be used. Before we get started, I'm kind of showing the teeth on this thing. Obviously, the teeth should be forward so that you're pushing this way. This is 24 tooth. Fairly good choice. You get down to 18 or 14 for thicker material and 32 for real light stuff. But most people don't change a blade when they come to different materials. They just use whatever they got. The ones that have teeth farther apart are going to jam and break teeth off and stuff like that. So they're not quite as easy to use. But most of this thing is just on the way you use the hacksaw. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Now, I've not put any marks in this or anything to try to follow, but now I'm not putting a bunch of weight here. Sometimes I'll kind of guide it here, but going like this, that's not the way to do these things. It just, the blade bends and all sorts of crap, and it just wears you out. The next mistake almost everybody makes is, I'm going to start, oops. Okay, you're trying to get done with it really fast. Don't try to get done with it really fast. Just say, I got a job to do. Okay? And you can see I'm putting some slight down pressure as it goes, and I'm kind of releasing as it goes back. Now this is a piece of tubing, so it's going to cut like thick material, and now you can hear it because I've gotten to the thin part. And it goes down pretty fast. Don't get in a big hurry. And if you got a decent hacksaw, which is about the only one I've found that's halfway decent, it'll cut through reasonably fast and you get a straight cut. Of course, when you're done, don't get too rambunctious on it and knock the hot. Okay, this one here, now, always seems to have a problem. Same blade as the other one. I'm going to use it the same way. You kind of notice that blade doesn't really, it bends a little bit, and you can tighten the living heck out of it and it still doesn't make any difference. It just bends a blade, it bends a bar. Now, if I keep this thing vertical, and this is a good blade that's on this thing, and if I hold it vertical, you can see this sucker's cut way off. And it's not the blade that's doing this, because the blade's okay. And you can see by that I've got really nice, that's beautiful work there. You look close at this, you can see, well, that's a good 90% cut there, isn't it? Yeah, geez. I'm just trying to show how to use it, and I suppose you better buy a good one. I don't think I buy a cheap one anymore. I've had way too many cheap ones over way too many years, and Get you something like that Lennox. There's plenty other brands make good hacksaws too, but that's an expensive saw. I didn't pay much for it because it was a big special. I can't remember, I think I paid 15 bucks for it or something like that. But it's sure a nice one. So if you get tired of fooling with a hacksaw, that was a demolition blade, so that's why it jerked so much. Anyway, hacksaws. Bye, good one.